Hello and welcome to another video from Only One Red. There are so many clips that I have sitting on my laptop that I haven't uploaded. I've gotten into a really bad habit of filming stuff and then labeling it, and then I spend days upon days of going through and planning on what videos and seeing the clips and rewatching the clips to make sure they're okay and planning what I'm gonna edit, but then I never end up doing it and then I forget, and then it's I have to do it all over again because I've forgotten what the plan was. So I think I need to really start just uploading videos ASAP. So I think I might actually upload this today, the day that it's being filmed. It's currently the 10th of April. It's been a hot minute since I recorded anything. Well, nearly a week. I think it was Saturday night when I recorded some clips on my phone. I've started recording on my phone now as well, just because it's easier if I have pressing thoughts about something. I also have my coffee here. Okay. So this video is a mini book haul, but not just books, a couple of, two other little things as well. Because it's only 2 books, really. So we'll see. This is really funny because basically I went into the bookshop looking for Sunrise on the Reaping, but basically because I've not bought it yet. But basically they only had the plain hardback edition, and I don't know if I've dreamt this, but I'm pretty sure that I've seen some really pretty editions with sprayed edges, and I was okay, if I'm going to spend RRP price on it rather than getting it off Amazon, then I might as well buy a pretty version of the book. So I didn't end up buying it from Foyles. But then I didn't go into Waterstones in the end because I spent more money than I intended in Foyles. So anyway, so the first book that I bought is The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. So this is a book that is in the Crowns of Nixia series, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the first book in this series is The Serpent and the Wings of Night, which I've not read. However, I know it's really popular. It's a really popular series. And I know that it's basically about this human girl who's been adopted by this a family of vampires, and or this particular vampire, she's his adoptive daughter, and that there's some sort of coming of age tournament, Hunger Games-esque fight to the death. I'm not sure if it's to the death, but something like that tournament that it's tradition for all the vampires to participate in, and she enrolls in this because she's a vampire. She's part of the family, so she enrolls, and from what I understand, it's kind of an enemies to lovers or rivals to lovers romantic-y series, because she has this romance with one of the vampires from one of the other clans, or something along those lines. I believe that is the plot, unless I'm thinking of a completely different series. The reason I bought this, to be honest, was because it was a Waterstone. It was a signed edition, and I'm a sucker for signed books. I mean, it's not even that special, but I'm a sucker for signed books because I just think to myself, since I'm going out and I'm buying it from a bookshop, it might as well be something a little bit special rather than just being the book that I could just get off Amazon, like I've said before. So yeah, I mean, if I'm buying it, then I might as well buy it for something special. And I think that I will enjoy this series. When I get around to reading it, I think I will enjoy it. So yeah. Now, the next thing, or should I leave it for the end? Basically, I got a blind date with a book, but we'll leave it till the end. It'll be a surprise, okay? So the other couple of things are not books that I bought, but I bought this really, really pretty. Wait, let me just get the tag off. I just realised. This really pretty notebook. I actually forgotten what the name of this painting is, but I know it's Van Gogh. I think I can't remember what city this is, genuinely. I need to Google this. I'm so sorry, my mind has gone blank. You can't really see it very clearly from the video, but it's such a beautiful, it's iridescent. And I really wanted a really pretty notebook because I've recently I've always basically as long as I can remember, I've been studying French, right, since I was 12. I'm not fluent, but I took it for a couple of years in school as well. But recently I've been wanting to get more back into it. So basically I wanted a pretty notebook for my French. So yes, I'm using it for that. And it's just so pretty. Look at it. I really like art, even though the name of this is like escaping me at the moment. So you wouldn't think so, but it is actually true that I actually do like art. And the other thing that I got is, this isn't really a bookish thing, but it's just like a nerdy thing. I got some Star Wars Top Trumps, because me and my cousin, who's 10 years younger than me, she's 13, but like it's like our thing that we play like Top Trumps together. I mean, I call her my cousin, but really she's like my little sister because like we grew up together and neither of us have any other siblings. So yeah, another thing about me that you should know is I am a really big Star Wars fan. I'm not currently hyperfixating on it. I haven't watched, like, okay, so I've watched the three originals and I've watched the three prequels basically. I have many thoughts. Maybe one day I will make a video about my opinions on Star Wars, and my opinions on the sequels. um, Basically, like I used to say that I would never watch the sequels because like I disagree with a lot of the things that they did. I think that a lot of the things that happen in the sequels like completely undermine like the entire point of the previous six films. However, I will say that there are a couple of things that are quite intriguing, so I think I might give them a go at some point, but I don't expect to like them. Okay, so now blind date with a book. I really hope I like this because then it's really anticlimactic. So, how what this is obviously it's just like you don't know what it is, but it just has like hints. It's literary fiction, which generally speaking I quite like. It says classics, American fiction, and historical. I'm just worried that it's of mice and men, which I have read and which I do own, just because of the size of it. Um, but I did think that when I picked it up, but like honestly, it was the only one out of the pile that sounded like something that I might like. Like all the others were like not a lot. There was a lot of non-fiction, but anyway, if it's of mice and men, then I'll either give it to a friend or I'll take it back. Oh, I don't think it is. What is it? Ask the Dust? Is that? I've not heard of this. I don't think. Wait, let me undo this properly. Actually, wait until spring. Oh, sorry. I think that must be the Ask the Dust. Must be like the sequel. I've never heard of this. Introduced by John Fant. Wait until spring. Bandini? Oh, it's a name. It's a name. I've never heard of this before. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. For Arturo Bandini, eldest son of Italian immigrants living in small-town Colorado, during the Great Depression, the winter proves harsh. When his father seemingly abandons his family, Arturo is left to pick up the pieces, even as turmoil rages within him. With its evocative account of grinding poverty, tragic love affairs, and tumultuous adolescence, this first novel from Bandini Quartet is a much neglected from the Bandini Quartet. Sorry. So it's like a fourth. I thought that was the name of the author for a second. It's like a series. This first novel from the Bandini Quartet is a much neglected masterpiece of modern American literature. Well, this sounds pretty good, actually. I've never heard of this. Born in Denver in 1909, John Fant. And when was this released? I've never heard of this before. When was this published? Copyright, blah blah blah. 1938. Yeah, let me have an introduction. Blah, blah, it was 1930. Mm-hmm. I've got no idea. I think this is 1930s, 1940s. I've never heard of this before. However, it sounds really good. And yeah, no, this is good. I'm happy because like I said, I was worried that this was going to be of mice and men. I do like I mean, this is it's pointing to kind of like a little bit later, but I do like the historical like American dream American fiction. Like I like Of Mice and Men. I like John Steinbeck. I like what's the other one? To Kill a Mockingbird. So this is obviously like a little bit later than that, but I think I'm still really gonna like it. So yeah, this was a win. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. And yeah, tune I don't know what this was. Tune in next time on Only One Red, but bye for now.